Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for choosing to watch this video. I have to apologize before doing the whole unboxing stuff that I was not making any video in the past couple of weeks. Last time, I don't remember when was it, but I apologize and I'll tell you later why I wasn't able to make videos. But when I was in New York City, I think it was 2 weeks ago or 10 days ago, I tried my best to make videos from Chanel, Dior, all the luxury brands over there on Fifth Avenue, Times Square. Unfortunately, it was pouring rain the whole time, so it was not the perfect timing for making videos, but I did the best I could. Hope you enjoyed them if you watched them. If you didn't have a chance, they were cool. I didn't make them too long, so you can just kind of swap to them and then see what's what. I also had a chance to go to the new mansion of Cartier, which is new on Fifth Avenue. It was amazing. It's worth it to book a tour ahead of time, and then on the 4th floor or the 5th floor is a cafe that is just amazing. That's how I did it. I made arrangements through my ESA to have someone to guide me and make the tour to check out the whole mansion. And I also were able to try a couple of their pieces that were like over a couple of $1 million. That was fun. I could videotape everything, and I think that was quite long, but it was worth it because he was explaining every single details of this whole architecture in the building. I got the same one from Hermes, but I was not allowed to take any videos. I took pictures, but that was basically it. I had a nice tour from Chanel, and my whole Chanel experience, I'm going to tell you, it kind of blew my mind, and it was breathtaking. Everything was so helpful and kind and nice, which was a shock to me from Chanel people, but it kind of changed my experience and view of shopping from this branch. My experience at Dior, not so good. I didn't buy anything. It was in and out, maybe 2 minutes. I took a couple of pictures and did a short video. Not worth it. And the new collection was not impressive, to me at least. And I don't think if they continue to be this way, they're going to be a high-end luxury brand anymore. They didn't have any increase in their prices at all compared to last year at the same time, which is a bit of a shock. And I'm guessing that's because they don't have enough clients anyway. So if they make it even higher, they may lose whatever they have. But Chanel, like always, it was busy. Everyone was like, go, go, go. There was no signs of recession, economy, things are getting more expensive. And I was lucky that they had had a new stock just that day. It happened to just be my luck, and I had to take a video of so many things. Because of so as a Canadian, when we go to States and we stay more than 48 hours, we are only allowed to shop 800 Canadian. However, you can sneak out and do a bit more and wear them and come to the country. I didn't cheat a lot because I was terrified that what if they find out, but I did buy from the cosmetic part. I got those Sheer Light lotions from Mademoiselle, which is very, very subtle. Like, it's good for you don't want to have that scent that kind of makes people having headaches or allergy reactions. I'm allergic to scents, but this one is really, really so subtle that you won't really, I at least don't get any reaction to it. I got a couple of them, I gave to my friends, and they are fine with it too. Mademoiselle, Chanel, definitely give it a try. It's a bit of floral scent, but it's nice. I like it. And what else I got? I got a bunch of nail polishes and kind of treatment for nail. Love everything I got. The other thing is I got this pair of shoes. It's the Balmain ones that it's the new edition of those. It looks like this. I'll make sure you will give it a new kind of close-up video. And it's a bit tight over here, so I'm kind of, which is patent leather, I'm not surprised. This is the only one they had in my size, and I had to go half a size lower. So this is 6, whereas my size in Chanel is like 6.5 in the loafers, the boots, and stuff like that. So just my experience, this part is a bit narrow. So I don't have chubby big feet, but I have found this part a bit narrow, so I'm trying to wear it at home, and so it would open up, because obviously it's leather, it would eventually open up. And I like it that it's not shiny, unlike the kind of very, very, very iconic Balmain ones. And you can see the logos of Chanel, like 4 of them in it. In a subtle way, you see those quilted pattern, the bow. Classic Chanel, I liked it, and you can tell I already have put these protector tapes on it to protect it, and then this one, which is anti-slippery. I haven't went outside with them. I'm kind of waiting for them to get loosened up a bit. They kind of are loose when from the back, so definitely this is my size. I just have to wear it till it opens up. If you remember these guys that I wore and I destroyed them because I didn't put protector on their soles, these have opened up really well, and these are now the most comfortable loafers I've ever had. This, I would say, is equivalent to Hermes Paris pairs. It's kind of wide open and it's soft leather. This is nice one. This font one, unfortunately, it's a bit tight over here. I'm trying to wear these at home to kind of make it a bit, kind of crack them up, but we'll keep you posted. I got these loafers for a bit over 1,000 US, which, because of how the exchange rate is, things were super cheap when you, not super cheap, but they were like cheaper than expected. And then you would realize, oh, this is US dollar. But again, I got this, and I got something weird and different for myself. I don't know why I did it. I saw it, I loved it, and then a lady was trying it on, and I'm like, I want to have that one. And it's this one. I haven't opened it yet, honestly, just for this video. It's a scarf. Which, you know, you kind of have to kind of pull it on yourself, make a knot here. She showed me how many different ways I can put this on, and I will make sure there's some mud shots too. But this is how it is. It's a nice color. I liked it. It's subtle and kind of like, I don't know, like in summertime, we always have that cold breeze. It won't hurt to have this on your shoulders if you have like a strapless dress or something. So yeah, and this was 500 something. Let me see, is it here? 538 American dollars, so it would be 700 or so. Silk, nice, I liked it. So that's that. So now I'm going to talk about, I'm going to just put this somewhere here so it won't be on my face, or somewhere here. So why I wasn't making videos. I don't care if it's going to sound bizarre or stupid, but this is how I felt. I'm sensitive to my skin and my hair. I spend as much money as is needed to have healthy skin and healthy hairs. I care for them too. I know everyone cares, but I'm kind of a bit obsessive about this thing. First of all, for skincare, I showed this to you guys, this serum. First of all, you have to kind of put it back of your hand and then mix them together. Kind of dries out your skin, and I have to apply this regenerative cream from Lancome on top of it. Otherwise your skin is kind of, I don't know, like kind of crisps together, that kind of things, which I don't think is good because it would cause wrinkles as time goes by. So I talked about this serum. Now I'm saying you kind of have to, it doesn't have to be Lancome, I'm sure, but you need to kind of put like a moisturizer or something on top of it. I do it every night before I go to bed. Before Christmas, I thought, let's do some changes, and I did some highlights to my hair. I usually don't do it because it damages my hair, and then you have to just, I don't know, go for your touch or roots and stuff like that. It's just a hell of work. I don't have time for that. And I'm happy with the way my hair is, and because of COVID, now we have surgical cap. Well, we used to have surgical cap 24/7 in hospital or clinic or whatever we were. And I've kind of noticed that, well, we don't have to have the surgical cap on when I'm doing a consult. I'm just going to look in the patient's mouth, a quick talk, goodbye. There's really nothing that can happen to my hair. And I had highlights on. I liked it. I went in before my trip to Toronto, and I wanted to touch my roots, and then she put the toner on, and I'm like, yeah, the water in Halifax or Nova Scotia kind of has lots of iron in it, so your hair would turn to pumpkin color after a couple of weeks of washing them. And she said, yeah, I can put a toner, no problem. She put the toner on, which is supposed to be 15 minutes or so. She came back after 45 minutes. I'm dying inside, and then my hair is all dark, awful. My highlights are gone, and they're not cheap. So I was very, very disappointed, and I just left in tears, and I'm just crying and crying. I went to work, and my patients are like, what the hell happened to your hair? Why you're so dark? And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's so messed up. And one patient happened to be a hairdresser, and she said, I can fix it for you. But she had to bleach my hair again, do another round of highlights. Gorgeous, amazing work. My hair grows really fast, and I have lots of gray hairs, surprise. And then I just thought it's better for her to do my roots so it won't destroy my highlights. And I told her, the problem was the toner, and she understood. Everything was going well until she put the toner on, and she's like, I'm going to make a phone call and I'm going to be back. I'm like, yeah, just be quick. We don't want the disaster to happen again. She's having a fight with her boyfriend, and anyways, I think 45 minutes later, she's back. I know what happened, and then she, washed my hair, and my hair is dark again. I was so upset over this happening to me. Lots of money and nowhere. I was doing a better job doing my hair myself. Anyways, finally got an appointment today with a high-end kind of hair salon that I would usually not go, because to me, I'm not a party person. I'm a surgeon. Most of the times my hair is tied up back under the surgical cap, or it's just the way it is. I don't go anywhere. I don't do things. I don't hang out with people who do fancy stuff with their hair that I would just feel self-conscious. I don't see a reason to spend a fortune on my hair that is going to be tied up anyways. So I always do my hair myself, except for the cut. And also COVID too, and also damage to my hair. So many things that I just limited my times that I would go to hair salon. And I went to this one next door, and they are pricey. And I said, I'm in tears. This isn't my situation. I hate how it is. And it was like copper. It was like dark copper color. So she put some treatment on it, and I got a video of that. I would just posted a short video, It's from Balmain, and it's like this. It's like, she put one of them on my hair, enrichment hair treatment, and it's supposed to be for the salon, but she really realized that I was very upset over my hair. So she gave one to me, and she said, instead of coming here once a week and get this done, we'll just give you a package, do it once a week. It would put a coating on your hair, and that would make your hair darker. So this, you know, kind of copper color would go away. I have an important conference and presentation coming up early June. I didn't want to look that way. So she said, keep doing this, and then I will do another toner in 2 weeks, so we'll see how would that go. And I said, I'm not letting you leave my side, because that I'm done with toners. And then in July or something, I'll do highlights. So anyways, I didn't like my hair. I wouldn't see any reason to blow dry them, because they were ugly and I just didn't like them, and they were so damaged and not healthy. I just didn't like it. I'm sorry. And I just thought, I don't feel comfortable making videos looking like this. So that's about this. And also I had another short video about Balmain revitalizing shampoo. I think it's $80 or something, and then another $80 for the same thing. It's a mask. She said use this instead of the conditioner after the shampoo, but for now I'm going to do the treatment. She said you do the shampoo, you just rinse your hair, you dry it a bit, and then you apply a treatment and rinse your hair again. We'll do that on a Saturday. I have lots of time on my hand. I also want to talk about, that would be the next video, about Cartier that increased their prices. I'm sure some of you guys have noticed it, the ones that they are into Cartier, but around 10-12% they had an increase in their price effective April 16th. And yeah, that was Cartier. Well, obviously, and also Van Cleef, they had an increase in their prices as well. And I also ordered a ring through Cartier, which it's like 0.54 carat D-color VVS2. I'll have to do another video about what do these things mean for those of you guys that don't have these detailed information about diamond. It's not important at all, but I was interested to know what's the difference between, like, why a ring is $200 and why a ring is $2 million. And maybe some of you guys would be interested, so I would do a video about that as well. And then last thing I want to mention, and also I'm having a very bad experience with Dior. And as an advocate for Dior brand and all these boxes that I spent over $70,000-$80,000 in the past 8-9 months on Dior, being an elite member, being treated this poorly, I'm so upset, I'm offended, and I will tell this story over that another time. I just don't want to ruin my evening. And other thing now that I'm looking at my bags, I took, well, first of all, it was raining, like pouring rain in New York, and I took my Coco handle Chanel bag. It's not a crossbody bag, and it was my first time, so it was too late to do something, so I didn't take it at all. I used my Celine clutch bag that also can be a shoulder bag a lot, and it got wet. So many things happened to it, and nothing happened. Lots of rain and water and stuff, no damage whatsoever. Lots of compliments because of the logo. I loved it. So that was a good experience of having that Celine bag. I'm so glad I got it. And then I just had the my kind of twist Louis Vuitton for the rest of the time that I was kind of walking under the rain. because I didn't have any other bags, and I wasn't carrying much anyways, just my passport, my key card for my hotel room. My hotel was awful. So many things didn't work out the way you expect. I had expensive suppers every night, almost all of them disappointment, but again, until you don't, unless you try, you wouldn't know how they are. And then again, it was my bad luck that it was rainy and pouring, and I went to Skyline restaurant to have, you would spend $500 to have like a tasting menu, but then it's all foggy, so you're not getting the best view ever of the best city in the world, New York City view at nighttime. I have pictures of that, and excuse me, I remember people are having a lineup to take it because I requested a window table for myself, and then my friend was going to join me and he couldn't, and I was so happy he didn't because it was embarrassing. And there was a lineup to take a picture of this view that was nothing, it was just fog and our reflection. And then I asked one of the waiters that, am I missing something, because what are they taking picture? And then they're like, we're talking in the kitchen about them because there is nothing to take a picture of, but they are. I'm like, okay, I just thought maybe only smart people can see something and I'm not seeing anything. Anyways, it was fun anyways. I didn't get any food poisoning or something, but the rain was awful, and I had my combat Chanel boots on all the time, walking, like it was pouring rain. There was like potlucks of like this deep, and I had to walk through them. My socks didn't get wet. It was amazing. So I would definitely get a second pair if I ever run into a 36.5 again. So I do recommend them. Salt and snow in Toronto when I went with them didn't destroy them. On the other hand, it was rainy. Well, if rain and the snow and salt is not going to destroy your boots, then what is going to destroy them? So I think that was the best purchase I made in fashion. Gidget, I'm sorry, she's getting a bit antsy because she hasn't gone for a walk in the afternoon. We'll take her shortly. And also my Chanel boots, let me just show them to you. These ones that I got, again, summertime, 90mm heel, which it's usually very uncomfortable for me. Surprisingly, they were not, and they were the boots I wore for the walking distance restaurants I went, my suppers. I did walk a fair amount with them. Like when I went to the Cartier mansion for the tour, it was a good 20 minutes from the hotel to there, and I was in these boots and nothing. So I'm happy with these boots too. Honestly, Chanel has not disappointed me up to today, and I wore my expensive jacket, the tweed jacket, that it was like so fancy and da 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 da. That was nice too. I haven't tried these yet. I have to put the protector on them too. This is size 37, but I got it from Toronto, but my essay mentioned they're not very comfortable, and I took these to New York too. I thought it's gonna be sorry, because here we can wear sandals on sunny days, but there was no sun, so I didn't wear them at all, which is good because I didn't put the protector tapes on them. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I will have to make a video about the diamonds and how they categorize them, how they classify them, what is GIA or GIA for scaling, and why one is more expensive than the other one. I also want to talk about the second thing. If buying luxury pieces, specifically handbags, is a good investment. I don't agree, and I have to explain over this why I don't agree. I also went to Hermes and just walked in, did the tour, and I said, I want to get a Birkin. They're like, okay. I'm like, oh, I never expected that. And then she's like, it's around $10,000. The 31, I liked it because it was like good enough, big enough, and just, you know, good enough for me. And she said the waiting time is about like almost a year, which is fine. The Chanel double flap, the classic small one, the caviar leather, that one, the waiting time was like 4-6 months too. So, and it's not like I don't have a bag and I'm desperate for a bag, but I would like to have a Birkin. It's a Birkin, so I would like to have one, even though I may not use it that much. But I'm learning, when you get something, you would get the use out of it if it's comfortable and it's useful. So I'm getting rid of that mentality or mindset that, where are you going to wear this? Well, there's so many places to wear them. If you have them, you will wear them. If you don't have them, then you're going to say, well, you know, it's Halifax, or it's just, let's go in your sweats and just be casual in your hoodie. No, when you have the nice outfits, trust me, you will use them. That's my experience, and I think when you get them, you will get the use out of them. And I also don't agree that because the price of Chanel pieces have gone up, or Celine, or I don't know, other brands, or Hermes, now we shouldn't use them at that often. We have to be more protective. If you're gonna buy something expensive and put it on the shelf because, oh my god, what if it gets a scratch? Oh my god, what if it gets dye transfer, this, that? Then what's the point of being into fashion? You're taking the fun parts away. So I don't agree with not using them as much as we used to because they're expensive. I also don't agree that they are a good way of investment. My parents were into business, so that would be a different topic, that this is not the way that you would invest your money. And I also, my ring that I got, made it customized from Cartier, which is, I don't have the other pieces on. It has got ready and it's on its way from New York to Toronto, and it would be shipped out to me anytime soon, today or tomorrow. I'll have another video for unboxing that ring. It costs around $25K, and I think it's going to be the nice jewelry piece I ever had, because I always had these conventional pieces, and that's kind of a statement kind of ring. So I'm looking forward to see that too. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize that I was absent for a while. I'll promise to be back on the track and keep you posted with all the topics that I think it would be interesting to know, aside from unboxing a Chanel bag. Take care and have a great day.